Greetings and welcome to a special Wednesday night stream on the Old Guard. I am the Old Guard. Welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to take a moment at the start here just to make sure the stream is working okay and I've got my socials all under control and all that good stuff. And then I'll kind of get into the spiel of what's happening tonight and why I'm not playing The Witcher 3. So just be a moment here. I am getting the stream manager up. And I'm gonna tab out of the game right now just so I can access my browser. Hey Lazy, thanks for the lurk. Welcome in, friend. Cool, so we are there on Twitch, live on Twitch. And we should also be live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. Do a quick blast into the Discord. Oh, looks like the game's already started without me. Good stuff. Nice. Sorry, you hear me just tapping away and groaning to myself in the background. I really ought to set up a Blue Sky account for this channel. HTTPS, forgot the slashes, there we go. Alrighty then, let's get underway. Alright, so, Deadhaus Sonata. This is a brand new demo that just dropped on Steam today. It is part of the Steam Next Fest event, which doesn't actually start for another week and a half, I want to say. I believe it kicks off February 23rd. For whatever reason, this developer decided to drop their Next Fest demo way earlier. So I believe there's a little bit of confusion around that. But yeah, I was expecting it to drop today because that's what they advertised on their trailer, right? So, Deadhaus Sonata is an action RPG about vampires, as far as I can tell. It's from a new studio called Apocalypse. I think it's called Apocalypse Studios or Apocalypse Games. The studio is headed up by the famous, or rather even infamous, Denis Dyak, who previously was the co-founder or founder, creative lead at Silicon Knights. Silicon Knights is responsible for a number of games, some of which are beloved or have like a cult status. Games like Metal Gear Twin Snakes, I believe. Metal Gear Twin Snakes, Legacy of Kain, and that's a big one. A couple other games, and they're also known for some bad games or games that were not well received and were critical and commercial flops. One of which is actually a guilty pleasure of mine, and is pretty much the only game I've played from Silicon Knights, which is Too Human. It was like a mix of science fiction and Norse mythology combined with a Diablo style hack and slash loot hunt. That came out on the Xbox 360, and I remember being, I remember looking forward to it. And when I bought it, I remember getting really kind of lukewarm reviews from the press, but I bought it and I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't perfect. It definitely had performance issues, and it was not a very good looking game, even by 2008 standards. But I had quite a bit of fun with it. Finished it and even started a second playthrough using a different character and everything. It's actually free, like the digital version. When I first got my Xbox Series X, I was really pleased to find out that Too Human was just free to download off the Xbox store. I believe it still is. So I'm actually going to re-download that at some point and just kind of dick around with it, because it was pretty fun. I remember playing it for a little bit when I first got my Xbox console, the Series X, and it wasn't really optimized at all to take advantage of the Series X hardware. Like no up-resing, no frame optimization, no frame rate optimization, nothing. But it was a nice trip down memory lane. So Denis Dyak, bit of a controversial figure in the games industry, because he was probably not the most eloquent or likable spokesperson for Too Human when it came out. So when it did come out and it wasn't received well, I don't think he really took it well himself, and it kind of spiraled into this basically Silicon Knights got embroiled in a lawsuit with Epic Games, because Too Human was built in Unreal Engine 3, I believe. And the company, Silicon Knights, cited... Well, the lawsuit was basically about Epic not fulfilling its contractual obligations, because all licensees of the Unreal Engine are, entitled to a certain level of technical support from Epic as developers, right, using their engine. So apparently they claim Epic to not provide them the necessary support to work through the technical limitations of the engine. Perhaps they're trying to do something with Too Human that was not going to be available out of the box with Unreal, and Silicon Knights did not receive the adequate amount of support from the people who knew the engine best to work around these limitations. Something to that effect. I think the lawsuit ended up with Silicon Knights losing. That combined with Too Human not selling very well, it wasn't too long after that Silicon Knights folded and ceased to be a company, ceased to be a game developer. Denis Dyak has kind of been out of the public eye for, I want to say, 15 years at least at this point. I haven't really heard a peep from him until just a few weeks ago when Destin Ligari interviewed him on his channel, and I heard about this game. So yeah, I'm going to dig into the demo for a little bit tonight. I'm only going to play as long as it's going to be fun or interesting. I have played a tiny little bit of the game already. Played a tiny bit of this demo already because I need to get it set up for OBS and all that. It's definitely rough, but I'm trying to come in with just an open mind. And like I said, I have a soft spot for Too Human. Denis Dyak is somebody who I understand maybe is a little misunderstood. He's the kind of guy that wears his heart on his sleeves, is very passionate about his work, and he's very opinionated. But I also think he can have some good ideas. And I think it seems like he has an interesting vision of this game from the interview that he did with Destin. I don't quite fully understand what that vision is, But the words that are coming out of his mouth interest me enough that I wanted to check out this demo tonight. So that's really it. I just want to lay the foundation, lay the backdrop for what's going to happen tonight. The game is so rough that the controller support is a little spotty. As far as I can tell, the UI does not support the Xbox controller. Like, there's no I'm moving the joysticks around using the D-pad. I'm not highlighting any of the buttons, so I have to use the mouse. Settings screen is very basic. Actually, I turned down the sensitivity. Like, the controls don't even allow you to set the controller as the primary or the mouse and keyboard as primary. It's weird. But yeah, there's no graphics settings. So I know all the graphics settings are in the all menu. Thing I wanted to adjust right away was the look sensitivity, because it is a little squirrely. I'll drop it down to 75, 80. Sorry, 80%. I'll do it for the y-axis as well. Okay. Go back. Do the settings stick if I just go back? Yep, they do. And I'm just gonna click play. I shall do a new character. I'll start from the very, very, very beginning again. Fresh. Sure, that'll be me. Oligard the vampire. There we go. I just go back. Play. There we go.
Defornis, 6th of Cogaloon. Fog wreaths the lands, dulling the senses of mortals.
Oh wait, they're using the character I already started. Whatever. I don't know what this is.
6th of Cogaloon. A vampire in the fog is a dagger in a cloak of grey.
So I played for 5 minutes roughly. I've already picked up one ability, maybe two. I have two abilities now. Yeah, the look sensitivity is still quite overdone. So I'm going to... Are you serious that there's no control support in the menus? That's really annoying. Oh, here we go. Settings. I don't know why they split up. Yeah, or designed as UI. Yeah, this is very first pass kind of UI for sure. Oh. Okay. I can't even see. There we go. 0.5. Let's go 0.5 on the sensitivity. All right. And then okay, we're not doing keyboard play, so okay. It's better. It's better. Maybe a touch to that. The motion blur, I think, is what's getting me too. Sorry, guys. Motion blur. Motion blur strength 0. Well, it's really I wish I could just input the value instead of dragging this bar. The bar is so... let's go like 0.5. Let's see how that goes. Jeez. Well, let's just stick with this for now. Okay, so I'm a vampire.
Across countless realms and countless wars, some choose to stand beside others, not above them. Their duty is not conquest, but watchfulness. You are not alone. We have your six.
We have your six. What? What is this? Alright, maybe this is where you'll pick up like bits of lore, and then there's audio logs and video logs you can watch. Really not sure. Tutorial complete? Lies. I don't remember playing through a tutorial. There's just like tooltips.
In your travels, you will come across mystical tarot cards of major and minor arcana. Bring them here to unlock their great power.
Right. I like the narrator. I think the narrator is spot on. So yeah, this is kind of card based, but I don't know what's going on here. Auto equip minor arcana moves minor arcana from your deck to any available upgrade slots. 2 cards in your hand. Wow. Yeah, the UI is super rough. Super rough. I'm actually of the opinion that as a demo, like this advertises as a demo, not even as an alpha test or beta. As a demo, this is a little too rough. It's a whole different ball game if they call this a beta or something, or even say public test. Of Vampires, Season 1, Episode 1. Cosmetics? Coming soon, yeah, damn right. It'd be crazy if they had like a fully fleshed out cosmetic store and interface. Meanwhile, they don't even have full controller support. Oh yeah. This is wise of them not to have anything there. This game is supposed to be like when it's finished, it's supposed to be a free-to-play game. And I know Mr. Dyak has talked a big game about addressing the issue of
This charming little crypt
what's that thing
as the
called?
Corpse Hold. You may take refuge here among the lesser dead between hunts. For now, pay a visit to the tarot table and the scriptorium. You will find them quite useful.
The whole movement about not owning games, being able to own games even after they've reached end of life, right? I forget what the whole thing was called. There's this big controversy of it about it last year. It's still going on now, I believe, but it's just not in the headlines quite as much right now. Yeah, I think the game looks pretty good. There's a chonkiness to it. I don't know if they intentionally went for this slightly retro look. But yeah, there's still like some chonkiness to it. It's slightly dated looking. But again, I don't know how much of that is intentional. It's maybe varying on this side of it, a little bit too cartoonish would be my main concern. You know? Hymn of the Hecatomb. Slay enemies while displaying mastery of your loadout. Kill 9 of 50 enemies. What the heck? Hymn of the Red Lady. Oh, I already finished it. No, I still have one more objective here. Find the Red Lady's pendant. Gee, I love having to take my hand off my controller to use the mouse to navigate the UI. It's great. Okay, I want to get out of the home base hub area and just start doing stuff. Is there fall damage? No. As there shouldn't be. Oh, I think the only way to start playing a mission is to use the map. Stats. Oh, I killed 9 enemies already? Hot damn. Ugh. Can't exit without clicking on the button with the mouse. It's annoying. Map table.
Mankind is fallen, buckled under the weights of their own corruption. The ruins of their empire now serve as a breeding ground for abominations. These creatures spill forth as a hideous
Wait,
mass
we're going to the
of
blood
bloated
sanctum.
bodies and mutated limbs in service to the Ancient of Dreams, in enmity to the Ancient of Death. Yet horrid though they may be, they still bleed, and for that, they are but prey to a vampire.
Reroll does nothing. Increased boost does nothing. But I gotta see what they're going for. You do these runs, it's almost like a roguelike. And you get to choose from a bunch of randomized upgrades to start your run. You probably get to select from a whole bunch of upgrades as you go along as well. Let's go for just straight up damage output weapons on basic. Basic like that.
Deformis, 6th of Cogaloon. A hailstorm has come this day.
I don't know if it's my character who's speaking here or if there's this omniscient narrator who's going to be constantly giving the play-by-play. Yeah, the game simultaneously looks pretty good and also not good at all. It's really hard to put my finger on it. That's cool. Is that the same card I picked up before? Is there a wall running? Nah, that'd be too, that's almost like too modern. I'll show you the fighting in just a moment here. I don't know why they had this crack that you can just kind of slip into, but not quite.
Thasian soldiers are little more than walking blood meals. Their feeble arms and armor are no match for the living dead.
Now here you go. Oh, I get the feet on them. Okay, I gotcha. Do execution. The combat does not feel good. It's just really just standing and banging with enemies right now. The evade is really crap. There's like no distance on it. Maybe I'm using it incorrectly. I'll keep trying. There's no block. That's my superpower. That's my using the center, that card in the center there. That's like my big dash. And there's a cooldown to it. Yeah, I picked all these up already. Oh. Can't get back up. There we go.
Take heed. The awakened lie below.
Watch this. It's super powerful. I get stuck in that animation a little bit. There's a total delay with the cooldown starting as well. These executions, man. Very powerful move. That's why there's such a long cooldown to it. Stupid exploding spiders. Can I sneak? I can't even sneak. Like, you stand there and you can't block. Dodging is very difficult, so you just eat.
The six of
You just soak up hits from the
You
enemy.
have claimed a minor arcana. Bring it to the tarot table in the corpse hold, and I will show you how to unlock its power.
Okay. Yeah, you just end up tanking damage. But then you gain back the blood very easily. Okay.
Whirling death. While in whirling death, magic is denied to you. But I rest assured that this does little to hamper your relish for slaughter.
Quest completed. Verse of Shattered
By
Dreams.
slaying these mortals, you have received an inscription which increases your power. There are many ways to earn inscriptions, and many variations thereof.
Verse of Shattered Dreams. I just realized to do melee attack, I can just hold it down. Hold down the button, and he'll just go. How do you do the, Oh, the twirly attack is Y. That's cool. Hey, Rex! Welcome in. Welcome in, friend. Hope you've had a good day. It was fun watching you play Arc Raiders this morning. Here's a game that does not have the prettiness of Arc Raiders. Not right now, and I don't know if it ever will. It's not that type of game, maybe. But it's got an interesting look to it. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, no, no, no. My other account is fine. My other account, my original account, the one you know as McClintock, that's now been rebranded as New Game Plus Japanese. And normally I would be streaming from that channel tonight. I've been streaming every Wednesday on New Game Plus. I've been playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. But tonight I decided I wanted to play this demo, which just dropped on Steam today. And yeah, this isn't exactly fitting in the theme of learning Japanese and playing Japanese language games, which is the point of the other channel. So I'm playing it on this channel, which is more about playing the stuff I want to play. Mostly
Deformis.
mostly RPGs,
Gale winds bear the
things that are
scent of
RPG
blood.
adjacent once in a while. Yeah. Not to say I don't want to play Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm having a ton of fun with Yakuza Like a Dragon, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I hear Arc Raiders is really well optimized. Like on consoles, it runs silky smooth from what I've heard, and it is running pretty smoothly on your PC. If only Tarkov could optimize like that, it'd be hot, hot, hot. Okay, so I got taken back to base. That was a very short area, a very small mission area. But now I get a chance to go back.
Armed now with tarots and inscriptions, you may set forth on your sojourn against the awakened.
Soldier.
Use the world map to find the charnel veil. It is there that your work shall begin.
Yeah, I'm kind of way ahead of you there. Okay, so auto-equip minor arcana. What's my minor arcana? We have this.
The six of flesh. Merinth bore the essence of the three ancients. Necrotic, celestial, and nameless energies flowed through her veins.
I like the narrator,
The
I mentioned
six
already.
Of flesh. Merinth bore the essence of the three ancients. Necrotic, celestial, and nameless energies flowed through her veins.
So, I mean, I want to have this stuff equipped. So I guess in the future, I'm going to be collecting all these different tarot cards. I'm going to have only so many. I guess I can only equip 5 at a time. So I'll have the rest in my collection at the top here, right? It'll be like, oh, but I got a bunch of cards. I just pick and choose what I want. Make sure they all synergize, and then I'm ready. Ah, see, I have like different loadouts. So obviously this is my default loadout for now. Cool.
Whirling death.
Whirling death.
While in whirling death, magic is denied to you. But I rest assured that this does little to hamper your relish for slaughter. Exsanguinate.
Twirling,
Oh,
twirling,
bathe
twirling
the
for
blood
freedom.
of others. This spell is especially useful in the face of multiple combatants, but beware those with tainted blood. Bite. There is nothing
Oh my God,
that
he just
greater
keeps
defines a vampire
talking.
than his bite. For to feed on blood is the very essence of vampirism.
Charnel Vale. Available quest, the Hangman's Oak. Yeah, let's go there. Let's try re-rolling. Let's see if anything changes. Nothing changes again. This is still under development. This whole screen. Let's add some psychic damage. Ooh, necrotic damage. Let's add psychic damage. Begin sojourn.
Deformis, 6th of Cogaloon. The wind is howling.
That's what he always says. Yakuza has lots of N5 Japanese in it. Does it? If it does, it's like 90% of it just goes way over my head. I've just been playing the game with English subtitles so far, although I do want to incorporate like channel rewards or something where it's like, okay, for the next 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I'll turn off English subtitles and I'll just go with it. I'll just see how well I do. Just purely feeling things out, listening to the dialogue, no English subtitles, that sort of stuff. I was trying to read these signs when I was playing Yakuza. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I must admit, although I'm playing it as sort of like a Japanese immersion exercise, the focus when I'm streaming it is really just to play the game. I'm still trying to find a rhythm or like a format of like, well, you know, how much should I just stop and smell the roses, and you do things like read the signs in the environment, pause the game to kind of pick through, you know, what I just listened to and a piece of dialogue, because there's a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of story beats. So it's a balance of like doing something that is going to help me sort of learn the language, but also doing something that's going to be somewhat watchable for anyone who decides to wander into my stream. So I'm still trying to figure that out, but for now I'm just playing the game. Have the English subtitles on so I'm not stuck anywhere. I can just play, right?
Through the charnel veil lies the way to the Thasian
Sorry, this whole portal was pure white at first. I wasn't sure if I needed to walk through it or not. I thought I had to go this way, so apologies for not figuring it out right away. This is cool. This is cool. There's a lot of fog. The fog, I imagine, is there to just sort of like improve performance, so it's not rendering all this all this detail in the distance. But it also adds to the ambience, so it's kind of nice. So check this out. Check this out, Rex. Oops. Uh-oh. Got some jank going. Some jank going on. This, I can just draw the blood straight out of their bodies. And they're powerless to stop me. This is on a very long cooldown though, so. Oh my goodness. Wait. Jank is a feature. In this day and age, kind of is. Kind of is. Spin the win, baby! The spin the win is very weak, isn't it? Oh, what the hell? This move is straight up OP. Flesh 5. Ouch. These exploding enemies, these spiders, are very annoying. I would vote for them to be exiled from this island. Oh, this is all the animations and everything. The hitboxes, all that stuff is just so off. I see what they're going for. Oh my goodness. Is this like Blood Omen? Well, here's the thing. The creative director of this game, Denis Dyak, he was the founder of Silicon Knights. Silicon Knights made Legacy of Kain, which is a old school vampire game from the I'm gonna say late 90s, early 2000s. Ouch. Oh, I didn't really gain much life. This is my get a jail card. Oh, range enemies are really shitty. Oh shoot, I'm gonna die. Oh, wrong way. Ow. I need life. Thank you. Execution? Yeah, I take a lot of damage. There's something very inelegant about them just spamming a mob of enemies at me like this. You know? Executions give back some life. Yeah, as long as you're isolating people, you can feed on them. That's all good. Or you can do the execution on. Hello. Come back, so I can suck your blood. So, it looks like Blood Omen if it wasn't. Blood Omen, I recall. Yeah, that was a top-down game, wasn't it? I have very faint memories of that game. Oh, I can stun lock him a little bit, eh? Oh! I got something. You have ascended. Give it up. My name is Blade. I'm the Daywalker. No, I'm not. You are annoying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's so many enemies. They just spam the area with enemies. Excuse me. Everything can be solved with the execution or blood sucking. Come here. Come here. Come here for your blood. Oh, well, sneaky. He deked me out like a quarterback or running back, not quarterback. The quarterback throws the ball. Jesus. Hey, Itemazio. Thanks for the lurk. I think I can charitably describe this as a tech demo, except the tech isn't very impressive. Come here. That's right. Where am I even supposed to go? Ooh. There's a big lights in front of this door. Oh, hello. Bayesian. They don't let me go through. That's mean. That's mean of them. Yum 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 yum. Oh yeah, the whole group of ya. The spin to win is not as effective as I would think it is. I'm gonna get the loot.
The 8 of flesh.
You can always get your life back quite easily by doing the executions. Or second blood, when they let you suck the blood, it's kind of inconsistent on like what conditions need to be met for you to suck somebody's blood. Sometimes you can do it right away, other times... Oh shit. Need some life back. Bye, Victus. Damn it. Yeah, once you start spinning, you want to keep spinning because there's a cooldown. Once you stop the spinning, the cooldown begins. Oh, that's like a slightly different execution. Excuse me. Woo.
The 6 of flesh.
It's like a pure slaughterhouse here. Just non-stop combat. There's kind of like no rhyme or reason to it. The look of this game reminds me a bit of Kingdoms of Amalur. I think that's the game I'm thinking of. Kingdoms of Amalur. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what this game needs is like some direction. Right now it just feels like I'm being attacked every few steps. There's just mobs of enemies everywhere. And I kind of need to, like, the environment here is kind of cool looking, but I need to know where I need to go. What am I heading towards? What is my goal here? If there's a story to be had, maybe it'd be nice for them to drip feed me some story. Maybe I can run into a friendly NPC somewhere and they can be like, hey, go towards this landmark because I need something from there. Something, something, something. Maybe there's an excuse for me to go into one of these crypts. Right now, this is big old and empty. Empty except for the mobs of enemies. Like, look at how many enemies there are. It's almost like they're doing like a isometric style ARPG. But you don't have the crowd control abilities of a Am I not dying? How come I don't die? I should be dead, right? Why am I not dead yet? I was for sure gonna die, I thought. Yeah, I really don't understand what needs to happen for me to die. I thought I was for sure dead. Sheebus. That was cool. Okay, let's go through this archway. Yeah, oh yeah, he got it good. Oh, you want a piece of me? I don't like your stun logging attacks. I'm gonna draw all your blood, all yours bloods. All yours bloods of mine. I got arrows stuck in my ass. Oh yeah, they don't let me go. Oh, hello. Camera could use a little work. How can you just run away from my vortex? I really wanna pick up. I'm pretty sure I picked up new tarot cards in order to use new skills. And I really want to swap out some skills.
It appears that the Thasians have sealed their catacombs with some kind of magic. But it's nothing that a proper sacrifice to the Red Lady can't dispel. These ashen priests are attempting to seal the statue by magic. Slay them, or the way to the catacombs will remain shut.
Right, bitches, give me your tarot cards.
The dance macabre. They shall not see the blow that strikes them down, nor shall they hear it.
There's too many enemies.
Ground, each a step in the dance macabre. The tomb of souls.
Such a mess. Yeah, some more gameplay variety is needed. I'm just holding down the attack button, waiting until I can suck somebody's blood or do an execution. Rinse and repeat. But this guy's quite impervious to blood sucking. Let's do it again. Well, this guy was like a mini boss or something, except he wasn't very threatening. You're next. Jeez. You guys are so strong. Well, let me pick up a tarot card real quick here.
The one of minds.
You don't mind me while I just slash away at you as you're performing your little ritual here. Let's more cards.
The
Thank you.
1 of flesh. The 3 of flesh.
You're about to die. I'll help you die faster. These guys with the pole arms are super annoying. Why Victus? You think he would have had his head cut off by now? Wow. Why are these hooded characters so tanky? Oh, oops. Alright, is everyone dead finally? There's so many goddamn enemies. Oh my god, they just keep coming out. I thought I could leave. I thought I could leave finally. What's going on? Oh my god, they just infinitely respawn. The whole town is after me. What's going on? Truce, guys. Truce. All right, you asked for it. Oh, you want to die too, eh?
Mine.
Why am I invincible? I ask you this, why am I invincible? I think if I were to die when I'm supposed to, this game would be quite difficult. Because you just get mauled by enemies. I feel like the guy is healing me or something, but he's not. Hymn of the Hecatomb. Holy smokes. Yeah, I don't know how to get out of this area. Every doorway I've come to has been locked in some way.
The Red Lady has accepted your sacrifice.
Oh.
Go forth and shed.
Oh. This is the end of the demo? It's so sudden. What just happened? You have completed the demo. Kills 151. Execution 60. Do you do kills in air? Cool. No critical hits. Report a bug. Everything?
Night is darkest under a new moon, and the feeble eyes of mortals struggle to perceive the pale strangers that approach them. Though, to a vampire's eyes, the starlight alone makes the night. Now rises twilight, the creeping, sickly light of what is to come, the dread prelude to the birth of the day. Cling to
Okay. It's kind of weird that they say this is the end of the demo.
Dehostia, 7th of Cogaloon. Beautiful night reigns.
I say they should probably have more content for the demo. But yeah, that's it, because I visited both these areas now. And this one's locked, it's coming soon, so that's it. I guess in the full game, you'll be able to explore this whole map. Pretty cool. They have these 2 areas planned next. Yeah, that I expected the demo to be a little bit longer. I know it's just a demo, but damn, I haven't been at it for an hour. This is in contrast to the Neo 3 demo. I've heard people play that thing for like upwards of 10 to 15 hours, maybe even more. A different scale of project, to be sure. Much bigger team and much more money being thrown behind that game as opposed to this one. But yeah, damn, the contrast is stark. A little disappointed. A little bit disappointed. I don't. What's here is not especially enticing. Although, so it's kind of weird that I want to play more. But yeah, at the same time, yeah, what I've played so far is not great. They probably could have waited to release a demo, but I understand they want to get something out in time for Steam Next Fest. But to even release it a week and a half early, like who knows what sort of like little bits of polish they could have put into the game if they just held on to this until Next Fest actually began, until it actually kicked off. I think I'm going to end the stream here. Super short stream, much shorter than I expected. I'm tempted to jump into The Witcher 3 or Age of Wonders 4, but now I'll just do some Age of Wonders 4 off stream, and then I'll get back to the regular programming on Friday with more of The Witcher 3. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eyes on this game. I'm gonna be following the maybe not the Steam discussions. The Steam forums are always pretty rough. But I'll see what's happening on the Discord for this game and the official subreddit. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes on it. There is a lot of potential. They really need to figure out what the identity of the combat's supposed to be, because in some ways it feels like a Diablo 4 style combat, where you just hold down the button. You don't have to be, it's not about like precision or timing so much as it seems like it's gonna be just based on like what build did you get set up for yourself, what tarot cards do you have equipped, are they leveled up, what gear do you have. I didn't really see any gear, but I assume there's gonna be some loot. It's gonna be based more like that, but yet it's set. It's played from this close over-the-shoulder perspective, where you would think there's more action, coordination-based, reflexes, timing-based combat, a la Dark Souls or even The Witcher 3. Right, or a strip action game, like a hack and slash action game, but the combat feels more like a Diablo. We just hold down a button and just let it rip, and once in a while you fire off an ability when it's off cooldown, right? So yeah, some kind of identity would be good, and it'd be great if you customize your vampire. But yeah, this is super rough. The game's probably like two years off from being fully released is my guess, so we'll see. Thanks for tuning in. I know it wasn't the most expansive demo to showcase. But yeah, I'll keep my eyes on this game. And I will be back streaming again this Friday. We'll be back on The Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is starting to really kind of get going. I'm kind of out of the super early stages of the game where, you know, I don't have any money and I have no equipment and no nothing. I've actually got some stuff. I got some stuff going. The build is still not there yet, right? I don't have enough stuff to actually make a build, but I've been getting some good swords. And yeah, the quests that provide the XP and the necessary resources to level up, all that stuff's getting stacked up, all nice, waiting for me to get through it. All right, let's quit out of here. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm just gonna sit at the main menu here. I won't be playing this demo again on stream. I'll probably be uninstalling it shortly. I'm not gonna be playing this until they release another big update, or until the full game, or when the full game releases. So, hope this gives you a small taste of what the game's like. They got a lot of work to do. But I kind of do like the direction they're headed. They just have a lot of stuff to flesh out and a lot of polish, a lot of content, a lot of stuff, just a lot, right? So honestly, I would have preferred them to be further into development before releasing a demo, right? But I guess they just want to get really early feedback. But when the game is this rough, I mean, what kind of feedback do you expect to get from players? Probably a lot of stuff that they already know about, a lot of obvious bugs, and if people point out real fundamental issues with their design or the architecture of the game, how willing are they to actually change course, right? As early as they are, how willing are they to change course? Oh, stream boo. Just as I was about to end the stream, I get hijacked by stream boo. Alright, I guess that's my cue to get out of here. Thank you again for watching. I will check you all later. Hope to see you again on Friday night. Take care all.